Whoa, that slowed down my computer considerably. There we go. Hello everybody, my name is Frost here, Frost is now Bickland. Welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. Last time we basically completed Act 2, we just haven't technically progressed to Act 3 yet. But before we do actually progress to Act 3, there's just a couple more things I want to do quickly in Act 2. One of which is the Necromancy of Thay book, which I still have not actually used. And I'm gonna use it. I know it's evil and all, but I want to get all the content I can out of my first playthrough, and I don't think too much.
The book is locked tight with no visible keyhole, only an oval recess in the cover's mouth. You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in.
I probably should save.
You can sense something dark about this tome. Something profane.
Please don't open the creepy book.
Alright, I'm gonna save. Karlak seems to not want me to do it, so now I'm hesitant to do it. But I'm gonna do it. Sorry, Karlak. Actually, I'm gonna look up and see if there are consequences for reading it. I already know generally what at least the first benefit of opening it is, but I don't know what actually happens when you do it. Okay, and there's not actually any bad consequences. Unless they've changed it. Because, you know, they did change the tadpoles to now have a consequence, but... Karlak is just standing there, staring at me judgmentally this whole time. Oh, I timed that light turn on well with the amethyst going into the book. Give the book to Astarion. Why is that an option? I'm not gonna look up what giving it to him does. I'm just looking up why to give it to him. It's related to his backstory, it seems, so I will give the book to Astarion. Kale disapproves. Well, too bad, Kale. I like Astarion more than you.
You don't know what he read, but it had an effect. His eyes are hungry, but pained.
Well, quite the page turner. I'll get back to it when I have more time to focus.
Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, also, one other thing I wanted to do before leaving Act 2. That was stupid. I should not have left camp yet. Because the other thing I wanted to do before leaving Act 2 involves Gale. Here, actually, Astarion is right beside him, so I'll do this, because that'll be easier to go back and forth between.
So, it's a quest to free Shadowheart's parents, is it?
We have dialogue
And
we
here
need to
I
hear from
was,
people.
worried I'd be the only one with a difficult family reunion waiting in the city. Oh, darling, I'm hurt.
Please just stay.
It sounds awful.
Alright, I need to actually go around and talk to everybody then if they have dialogue about
At
that.
least Shadowheart is armed with the truth now. May its keen edge draw forth whatever vengeance she desires. With pleasure.
Oh, he needs to level up. Those two seem good. We'll go with that. Shadowheart, any more dialogue?
Did you want something? If not, I'm perfectly happy to just gaze upon you a while.
Of course.
Alright, we'll just
I thought you'd never ask.
get a kiss from her and then continue on with our day.
Poor Shadowheart. She's been jerked around so much. I want to believe the gods keep this world balanced, but sometimes I wonder.
Problem is that there's evil gods too.
Taken from the light to be raised in darkness. Your truth is finally dawning, Shadowheart. You can follow its light, or you can retreat back into dusk. The truth is finally dawning. Shadowheart can follow its light, or she can retreat back into
The game
dusk.
broke and it thought I was Shadowheart for a moment. It's a bit disappointing I can't talk to Will about Mizora, because I don't think I already have.
Shadowheart was no true child of Shah, merely a captive. She must have her vengeance.
Yes, Lae'zel, yes. I'm still so impressed with how much Lae'zel has managed to shift my opinion of
I would
her.
not linger in this land
Okay,
over
you
long.
have nothing new to say. And Halson is still not over here. So, now that we have Gale with us, I wanted to go to Moonrise Tower. Oh,
I was supposed to sacrifice myself to stop the Absolute. Yeah, I don't think I could have gone through with it, in truth. And I'm glad that I didn't, given what has come to light.
Well, I'm confused by these options. Why is give him a chance so far down, and why that like seems like the most positive one, and it's still like just give him a chance. Maybe he's
The Elder Brain. But more importantly, the crown that it wore. Even without seeing it for myself, I could sense it. Netherese magic. So pure, so complete. And I doubted what I was feeling at first. Most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of their former power. The ghost of an echo of a memory. That crown was different. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but no matter. It exists. I must learn more of it.
What do you suggest? What do you suggest?
We need to learn more about what we saw. An artifact as powerful as that crown must have been documented somewhere. As luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep. Sorcerer's Sundries. I need to go there and learn all I can.
Why would a Baldurian magic shop be the first place we look?
Ha! Sorcerer's Sundries is no mere trading post. It's been serving the arcane community for centuries. Their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled. Netherese texts are hardly commonplace, but I'm certain they'll have one or two stashed away. You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water, this could be the answer to all our problems.
That's not gonna update my journal? I feel like that should update my journal. Alright, that's... We already did that. I'm not sure why that's not showing as complete. Maybe it'll mark it as complete once we leave. But anyways, I want to go back into Moonrise Towers.
It's like forever.
Ah. Camera, calm down. Is Halson still in here? Yes, okay.
I swear, I can already feel a change in the air. Like the curse itself knows its time is short.
Anything to say about Shadowheart? No,
I
you're just
swear.
gonna say that same thing over and over again. Alright, then up we go. I'm headed to Balthazar's room. Because I have been informed that Gale can do something with the ritual circle I found in there.
Carved into the bench's rotted surface are strange, half-faded sigils. A magic circle of some kind, thick with darkness and decay.
Don't think
Ritual
it's supposed to be
circle.
making that visual.
And a complex one at that. I've seen such a construction before in the writings of the Weave Pasha Raven, though his vision was not so tainted.
What is its purpose?
The sigils are written in a curious mix of tongues. Ancient Kalashite, Netherese, something else I can't quite make out. If I'm reading it correctly, it was used in the creation of moon lanterns. It's been mostly drained, but even now contains a powerful dose of shadow weave. The discarded pixie corpses might still contain enough essence. With one of the broken lantern casements... Yes, I think I'll be able to craft one more lantern. And with a slight modification of the casting gesture, it might be able to wield the shadows instead of repelling them. Though, Mistra's eyes may be upon me. And she'd forbid me dabbling with such magic. She'd want it destroyed. Wasted, arguably.
And rightly so. The last thing we need is someone of your potential becoming enthralled with Shah's magic, Gale.
Oh. I'm guessing that dialogue would be different if we hadn't already done this. It's your choice, Gale. Whatever you want to do.
Very well. Stand back, if you please.
It doesn't take much. The sigils fade, the circle's tainted magic dissolving harmlessly into the ether.
Not bad for a wizard who slept through his Kalashite lessons, eh?
Hey, I'm proud of him. He decided not to break it.
Did you feel that? I wasn't surrounded on all sides by the darkness of the Shadow Curse lands. I'd think it was Mistra herself brushing against my skin.
I felt it too. It was like my skin became charged with something more alive somehow.
That's Mistra's power for you. Where there's even a trace of magic, she will be there to bring it to life. There's clearly some magic in you if you were able to sense her presence. But I think I felt something stronger. She's left some tiny part of herself to watch over me, I think. A boon to help us reach the heart of the Absolute in one piece.
Given all we're up against, I'm grateful for the help.
Strange, though. She would reward me for such a service now. She's hardly been forthcoming on that front since my banishment. Perhaps I'm overthinking things. A blessing's a blessing, and this one should come in most useful.
Oh, that's handy. I mean, I don't use Gale very much, so it's not that handy. But if I did use him...
Let's get on with it.
Somehow I missed that. And that.
Time to meet your end.
There we go.
Can't give up now.
Alright, back to camp so that I can have Astarion with me. Oh, right, there's a different camp here. So perhaps my plan of dismissing Astarion because he's close to Gale was not...
What's on your mind? I question the wisdom of that decision, but I'll be here.
not as prudent of a decision
wanted the easy path.
as it seemed, because now I have to go all the way across here to get to Astarion and talk to him. Previous camp, they were right beside each other. In this one,
What
they're
can I
about as
do
far
for you,
away
my
as can be.
friend? Darling, I thought... Lead on.
Alright. Why did he gain so much experience there? Did the game just forget that he's already that level? Astarion just randomly gains 12,000 experience and levels up to level 10. Alright, is there anything else that we have forgotten to do before leaving? Is that something over there? I'm gonna check. I'm not gonna risk missing something. It is a little disappointing that you don't get to see a non-Shadow Cursed version of these lands. Light the braziers now? I can light that one. I don't know if... I've already looted the chest. Okay, maybe it's just decorative. Yeah, there's not the lines, so it doesn't seem to be traversable. Well, it was worth checking. Just in case. Hold on though, there's something over there that I haven't explored. Actually, I think that might just be the back of the absolutist camp that we saw when we first came in. Nope, wait, wrong path. This way. Still want to check it out, but just to get it fully explored on my map. Oh no, it's not. It's something else that I didn't look at. With some shadow cursed hyena.
Have to keep going.
And a chest. So it was worth coming over here. I don't think I need a Starion for that. Yeah. Ooh, a bunch of potions. It's handy. And there's more down there. Well, how about that?
Slow down.
There's a whole area I didn't explore. Hold on.
Go.
Astarion. Alright, we have another chest there.
Should mind my step.
We have a hyena to loot. God, why is everybody failing perception? What's the perception check for? Is it for like a trap on the chest? It's probably a trap on the... Oh, no. It's a surprise attack from enemies. Jeez. Wow. This is not ideal.
Can't afford to let up.
Alright.
Can you feel death's cold grip? Keep them guessing.
Right, I forgot about that. Okay.
My turn. Jimmy on the go.
A short rest after this, because Shadowheart is not doing great on the boss. Just an action surge.
Another day, another fight.
Stage fright them. Are you kidding me?
Talk to me.
Let's go.
Are you kidding me? One health?
My feet.
Fine.
That helped. Can't afford to stay idle.
Still alive. So that's progress.
Oh, that was annoying. Forget what are these? Well, you know, at least I didn't miss content. Shadowheart, would you stop getting yourself stuck on things?
That's curious.
Oh. Right, now is there anything else on the map that I missed? That up there looks traversable. Yeah, it's got the outline of something traversable. I think the fastest way to get there would be via Last Light, I think. Maybe? Potentially? Alright, we want to go left. This seems like an area. Seems like a secret. Obviously there's nothing to actually do here, but this is that blocked off path that we saw before when going through the mountain pass. So yeah, there's nothing to do up here. That's cool that you can actually go up here nonetheless. Oh wait, there is something to do up here. There's a chest. Oh, would you look at that? Child's diary. Dear diary, well, it's another horrible day. Dad promised if I didn't like it in Wraithwind we could leave, but here we are. I told him about 100 times or more that I wanted to go back to Elturel, but he said he promised his boss to stay until some project was done. Well, who cares about a boss? I want to go. He's ruining my life and he doesn't even care. His boss is a man named Kittrick, and my dad said we're not allowed to be in his town. No, my dad said we're allowed to be in this town as long as we don't let on that we're not a Sharp family. I just don't say much at school or with the other kids. I don't know what it really means to be a Sharp family or why we're not one. I don't care either. I just want to go back to Elturel. Oh, there's Brazier. Thought I saw that on the map. There we go. Well, that's cool. Cool little hidden secret thing. Is there anything else that we've missed? Went into there. I don't know why it's cut off like that. Oh, that's the area that was overlooking the road to Baldur's Gate, okay. It seems like we haven't actually been down on those docks based on the exploration pattern there, but that doesn't really matter. I think at this point we've now done everything that there is to do in Act 2.
Free of Shah. I hope I can say the same of myself. Soon enough.
So, now, I guess it's time to progress.
Looks like an army marched through here.
Yeah, we saw the army earlier. To Act 3. Here we go.
The curse has been lifted, the land's cleansed of the shadows. Kethric's reign of living death is over. Your courage has been tested, and in this at least, you have triumphed.
Oh, we get to see it even if we don't get to explore it, so that's nice at least. Guys, why are you just walking away? Turn around, there's cool stuff happening behind you. It'd be really cool if this loading screen changed to be like the same image but no longer shadow cursed. So Larian, if you're watching. Ooh.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping. Yes, sir. No, sir. Rip and cut your throat, sir. Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the prison bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I love the swirly patterns on her skin.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
Shadowheart, what are you doing? There was nothing there. Were you practicing your mime routine?
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
Oh, this is cool.
One day I'll catch a break.
Historian would like to speak. So it showed a cutscene of me climbing up to there just to make me climb all the way back down afterwards. It was, I don't mind, it was a cool cutscene, but that's a bit funny. Oh, we have a chest. And another chest, 2 chests. Oh. And a candle to light. Resistance to radiant damage. Interesting. Jahira, anything new to say now that we're into the 3rd act?
Shadowheart has found a little bit of herself
Oh,
again.
now you have something to say
So
about
Luna
that.
cannot take all of the credit. She may have lit the way, but it is the cleric who took this step.
Now we're traveling together, I realize I don't know much about you.
That speaks well of your taste. I've heard my share of bad ballads about things I never did. If you have questions, ask. Just don't expect my answers to rhyme.
Is it true that you fought the Dead Three before?
It was Baal alone we faced in our time. And bad as that was, he had no elder brain for a lapdog then. Help won't come from the history books, or from any old tales I can spin you. This is your story to write. There. Have I fulfilled my role as your wise and wizened elder?
Please, you're only one of those things.
Don't tell me which. Against all life experience, I will choose to assume the best.
I wanted to
Ask
ask
it.
you something. You mentioned you know something of Illithids.
More than I would like. In my youth, I was a brief and very much unwilling member of a colony's hive mind. I felt the way they think, saw the world as they do. Foul, unnatural creatures who find the foulness in us and twist it to their will. But then, who am I speaking to? You have far more experience than I.
My mind is still my own. Wait, no, hold on. This one sounds interesting. It's different this time. The elder brain is a slave itself.
Do not be moved to pity. It is a predator pinned in a trap. And if it wriggles free, you'll find it still has teeth.
I should probably talk to everybody now that we're into Act 3. I realize. Not just Jahira and Astarion, obviously, because Astarion has something to talk about. Where's Karlak getting Cat's Grace from? Is it a... Oh, from her armor. I see. Or not really armor. Her outerwear. Still just more destitute clothes. I've heard there will be way more clothing options once we get into the city, so that should be fun. And then I'll be able to stop wearing my girlfriend's clothes and start finding outfits that are more suited to me specifically. Starian wanted to talk. Where is... Oh, wow, this is a huge campsite. Alright, let me talk to Shadowheart.
Did you want something? If not, I'm perfectly happy to just gaze upon you a while.
Alright, she doesn't have anything new about Act 3, but let's do this. I want to talk about all that's happened.
Fine. What's on your mind?
Really? Still nothing new for that dialogue option? Alright, Will. We're heading back to the city. Anything to say about
Well
that?
met.
Nope. What do you mean can't get there? I'll look at the window. Alright, Lae'zel, anything to say?
I'm listening.
No. Ooh, no, I was not trying to go to bed. Hey, Karlak, we're about to go face Gortash. Anything to say about that?
What's on your mind?
Nope. Halson, you're back in camp now. You were off at Moonrise Towers for a while. Anything to say?
Painful truths have been thrust upon Shadowheart.
Oh, good. Now you have something to say about that.
I believe she is strong enough to endure, but her path will be easier with our support.
Don't worry, I plan to support her. She's my girlfriend. How am I holding up in your estimations?
I've been unfair to you. I've had unrealistic expectations of your character ever since I joined you. But honestly, you've surpassed even those. Seems my faith was more than well-founded.
I feel like I haven't gotten to know you properly yet.
What would you like to know?
That's enough for now.
Anytime.
Just wanted to know that you're open to talking about yourself. That's all. Here. We're going into Act 3. I want to update my appearance again. I want my hair to grow progressively grayer with the stress of this, hair. There it is. Alright. Graying. There we go. Not fully gray yet, but getting close. Why did it randomly cross out my sea invisibility there? Gale, anything? Why is your head all glowy?
What's on your mind?
Is that just from the Mistra blessing? Is your head gonna permanently be glowy like that now? Alright, Astarion, buddy.
The gate is closed, as is Cazador. Cazador and his rite of profane ascension. An imperial soiree, attended by devils and spawn alike. A grand ceremony to honor one exalted vampiric master and elevate him to an unfathomable station. To place him in a position of such esteem, the world will yearn to kneel and offer their necks.
We need to stop him yesterday.
We will kill him, but there's more to it. Think about it. It sounds like Cazador, for all his evils, has gotten further than any of my kind ever have. He's on the verge of a miracle. If the time comes and I can stay one move ahead of him, I'll take his place before his blood can hit the floor.
I don't know if that's a good idea. So you'd kill to take that power from him? The others bound to the ritual?
What's a handful of the wretch's servants? If they're anything like me when I was enslaved, they're all but begging for death anyway. After 200 years of shit, pure shit! I think I deserve something better.
All that matters to me is that you're safe.
Look, I appreciate that. I'm very grateful, of course. All I'm saying is, let's be clever about it. If an opportunity arises for me to become a more magnificent bastard than I already am, why turn it down? Let's find out more about the ritual before we waltz into Cazador's front door. If we track down my old comrades, the other spawn, we may discover more and be finely positioned for yours truly to ascend.
That doesn't sound like a good idea. I'm not going with this one, because I want to try and... that doesn't sound like a good idea, so I want to try and talk him out of it early. This one still seems to be... I'll go with this one, because this one seems a bit too confrontational. Well, the information will be useful. We'll find the other spawn.
If we don't find my brethren, they'll find us, likely with bared fangs. We should get to them first. Then we can make their pretty tongues talk. Unless Cazador's changed their orders, they'll be in the dens of this town, seeking prey. What can I do for you, my friend?
So I guess I'll have to wait until next rest for the book cutscene. There's supposed to be a book cutscene after I give it to him. I guess maybe I shouldn't have done that right as we're going into the next act.
Looking forward to a bit of rest, if I'm honest. It's been a long century.
Be gone, friend. I have a darling to adore.
Fair enough.
Fate spin.
Dost thou require a new app?
Why are you just standing there staring at the wall? Alright, well, we may as well go to bed for the night now. I'm sure we'll have a good cutscene here.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the astral prison and the mysterious visitor inside of it. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes?
I will free everyone of this evil. I will be the hero that saves Baldur's Gate.
You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.
Hear me. Gather. The reckoning is upon us. The city thirsts for domination. March. Join power.
We're under attack. Help me.
Well, this is not great. Shoot. Oh, we need to get to the portal. Okay. I see.
Let's move.
Can't see exactly, right? Yeah. Damn. Oh, oh my. Ah! This is not going well. Jesus!
Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
Thank you, Carla. There we go. Okay.
Stay focused.
Carlac MVP.
Got to press on.
Alright, you come up here. Give us a 5th level Spirit Guardian, if you please. And as a bonus action, let's do a 4th level Healing Word on a star.
Time to push my luck again. Don't waste a step.
Oh, come on. That was a critical hit. How did that only deal like 4 damage? Oh no, there's more coming? That's not good.
Quickly.
That's really not good. Oh shoot, I did not mean to use my bonus action to do that, but it doesn't matter because I can just run through anyways. I'm going to use my action to dash and do this. Alright, that's nice. Karlak, jump up there. Just try to obliterate this person. And get as close as you can to the portal.
Got to keep fighting.
Oh, come on. Alright, fine. Oh, we already used our bonus action. Well then, action, third level guiding.
Come quickly! I can't do this without you.
Never a dull moment.
Oh, I could have just used the dash action, I suppose.
Can't slow down.
Yeah, there's gonna be one more person to come through, so we need to wait to go through just in case. Alright. Or, okay, we all make it if one person makes it, so I guess I didn't need to wait. Great, and now Astarion is gonna be the one doing the cutscene, isn't he?
That thing's not going to hold together much longer.
Please tell me I get to actually do stuff and it's not just a cutscene with Astarion instead of me. Shoot, I didn't realize I was gonna have to do stuff here. I wasted some spell slots. Guys, don't just stand there. Do something. Don't just stand there.
I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
Can't give up. Moving.
Come on.
Go for the throat. No escape. Don't linger.
Where are we trying to go? Okay, yeah, that way. But
It's not over. Come to the skull. It's not over. Come to the skull.
can we level up now? Yes, okay, good. Great. We don't have to wait until after this is over to do so. Alright. I probably could have multi-classed actually, but I think it's better to...
I can't hold them back alone.
Yeah, I know. I'm leveling up right now. Calm down.
I need you now.
Yes, I know. Calm down. Right, that doesn't... extra attack doesn't stack, so, Elk was the one that boosted movement speed, right? Yeah. We'll do that for now.
The skull. Come to the skull.
Yes, calm down. I'm coming.
Help me.
Longstrider. We want to take Longstrider.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
I can keep going a little longer now.
Alright, Astarion. Use Longstrider on Shadowheart, I guess.
Please, help me.
Yes, I'm coming.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
I'm coming. Chill. What is going on here? Oh my.
Before you do anything, I am your ally. We are in danger.
Oh, shit. A mind flayer.
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you. I am the one that came to you in your dreams. Help me.
Prove to me that you are who you say.
You saved a child from a viper, back in the Druid's Grove. You saved the Asima Night Soul from her soul cage. You let me live last time you were here, though it brought Blackith's wrath upon you. Your continued existence as yourself, and not a mind flayer, should be all the proof you need. Now, help me.
I'll just do this. That didn't work before. How do I help?
The gods destroy the god. They prevent me from subduing their master. Do it now! Together, we can turn the tide.
This will do nicely.
Alright. Can't sneak attack you. Can sneak attack you though, so we'll do that. Also, you seem to be one of the biggest threats anyways. Oh, wait, do I have extra attack now? Because I'm a level 5 ranger? I didn't even realize I get that. Yeah, you're definitely the most dangerous. Oh, that was good. Do I have any potions that'll help me here? That only lasts 3 turns. I'm not gonna drink that right now. We'll do that. Damn. Why intellect devour? You should have used devour intellect. Come on. Damn it. I need those guys. Stop killing them. What did I just say? Come on! I mean, at least that is where all of their focus went for the first round. But hold on. What's the radius on this? I could hit both of them. How much damage is that? It's a fair amount. But I think a 5th level Spirit Guardians is going to be a better call. And then bonus action, Misty Step to the
Blood comes easy these days. Breathe deep and move.
I've got it.
Wait. Move to just to there. Got her. All right.
Destroy the honor guard.
be... my best source of damage on these guys.
Time to move.
That guy, anyway. Oh, that's not good. That's really not good. Nice. Okay. What bonus actions do we have? We can recover 5th level stealth block.
Fight. Let's go. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Can I hit both of them with this? No. Wait, yes. It's just... No, I guess not. Okay. Well.
Fuck yes.
I'm guessing this is not going to push you off of here. Really?
Thank you. That was too close. Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer. Yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
Of all the things to be indebted to, a bloody mind flayer.
I ask again, who are you? And I'm going to need a name this time.
You may call me the Emperor. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure.
That's what it looked like before Shadow.
To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed. and they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while, until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call the Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become.
That Githyanki in the sphere, who is it?
Prince Orpheus, son of the first leader of the Githyanki. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Blackith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Blackith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my homeland, Prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control.
Was it you or Orpheus that Vlaakith wanted us to kill when she ordered us inside the prison?
Most certainly Orpheus. He is a threat to her reign. Some Githyanki still revere him in defiance of their teachings. Blackith was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Blackith will be finished.
Were you imprisoned here too?
No. Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the Astral Prism. I was one of many, but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other Chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside, and found Orpheus. I realized what the prism was for. Containment. While my body was within the prism's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You.
What happens if we free Orpheus?
That would be a terrible idea. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him, and in so doing, he would doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion, a pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a Lithid, a sworn enemy, just like me.
I'm no illithid, and never will be.
You are already more illithid than you realize. It has improved you. You seek to reverse an inevitable process. A process of evolution. When I first escaped from the Elder Brain, I too railed against the change. But the longer I have inhabited this form, the more it has grown on me. Even if my original body remained intact after I transformed, I would not return to it. Doing so would only impose limitations. As an illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You too should embrace this change.
I'm trying to avoid becoming a mind flayer. I thought you agreed to protect me.
I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elder Brain if you embrace your latent illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle, while continuing to preserve your independence. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty. If you let me, I can evolve you.
I mean, good on you for the body confidence, but, if you can evolve me, why can't you stop Ceramorphosis altogether?
The answer is twofold. One, I can, but it would kill you, as I told you before. Two, why would I? You have done well with the limited form you have, but you would do far better as an illithid. So, do you wish to evolve or not?
No. Wait, hold on. What would that entail?
You will be able to do things you never thought were possible. There will be physical alterations, of course, but only partial. You will retain most of your current form, and you will soon see that the benefits outweigh any perceived loss.
No. No way.
Even as you say the words, you feel a lurch of disappointment. Your mind bristles with illithid potential. How could you be so cruel as to deny yourself what you want most in the world?
I felt that. It's your nature. You cannot fight it. So embrace it. It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
What is it?
A tadpole, nurtured by the psionic energy of the astral plane. Cocooned here for millennia, it has become extraordinary.
So, I'm pretty sure this is the consequence of me consuming tadpoles before, is now I'm gonna have to make this wisdom check here. And it's gonna be much more difficult because... No, I won't. Jesus, come on. I've got full inspiration at least. Come on! There we go.
A wave of disappointment, stronger than any you've ever felt. And then... stillness. You've resisted your illithid instincts. For now.
You are not ready yet. Keep hold of it then, until you are. It has enough vitality to further your evolution, and your allies. Perhaps you will be more inclined to try it when you see more of what our enemy can do. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain, and bring it under our control.
These things have stayed interesting.
Divine Bone Shard. That's gotta be something interesting, right?
Waste a step.
Yep. It's used for an elixir of universal resistance. Let me just fill out the map here. Make sure I'm not missing anything that could be valuable. Like an inscribed Githyanki slate. And a potion of healing. There's also an area over there that I didn't go to. Damn it. For those of you wondering what I was damaging, for some reason I have a keybind that brings a thing up, when I hit Alt and Z at the same time, and Alt is the key that I can hold down to show me the locations of things, and Z is the jump key, so... a couple more traversable areas I haven't been. Oh hey, you're still alive down there, buddy. Two of you.
Dominated! Protected!
Another Divine Bone Shard. Another Void Bulb. Another slate. Another Divine Bone Shard over here. And some Weave Moss. What is Weave Moss used for again? Arcane Cultivation. I don't really use those potions, but you know, it's nice to have the option. I think that's all of the traversable areas. I love how whenever you load corpses back in, they have to all die dramatically again.
The orb hums with cerebral magic, permeable, but impenetrable.
Oh, she was still talking. Oh well. Are my companions minions coming?
What am I to do?
Oh,
Is that
you're
blood?
already here. Okay.
No, never mind. Have to keep going.
Oh, I can loot these guys. Now it's long rest time. Okay. Shadowheart has something she'd like to say. So does Lae'zel.
So, there's been a mind flayer inside the artifact, or astral prism, the whole time we've had it. Sounds like utter madness, even though I've seen it with my own eyes. The more I learn, the less I understand just why I was sent to retrieve that thing. But it matters little now. I do not serve Shah anymore, nor the Mother Superior. The prism is no longer my mission. Saving my parents is. But I digress. Did you want something?
Your hair.
Very serious of you. But go ahead.
Fine, I'll just
Well,
get a
don't
kiss
stand
from
in
her.
ceremony. Come here.
I hope they update her kiss animation. They've updated several of them. Ma'am, your hair.
Be honest.
There we go.
What do you think of the new look?
I love it.
Well, I'm glad someone does. Perhaps I'll get used to it. I have a lot to get used to right now.
Your parasite communes with Lae'zel's. Her heart races as she learns of the events inside the astral prism.
Orpheus, Gith's only son. He lives. It is not the Geich visitor that Vlaakith would destroy and Voss would set free. It is Orpheus, the blood of the mother, the prince of the comet.
The blood of the mother. Who is he exactly?
Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to know the tale of Orpheus, you must know the tale of Gith and of Vlaakith. Long ago, when we rose up against our Geich slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the Archdevil Tiamat. Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom my people now call Queen.
157. That's a lot of Vlaakiths.
Yes. Our current queen has claimed undeath and reigned for 1,000 years. But it was the first whom Orpheus tried to slay. Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own honor guard in a coup against Vlaakith I. It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle. Or so the Varshas teach us. Yet the Prince of the Comet's been with us, subdued by that repugnant Illithid. Should Orpheus go free, he would tear Vlaakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps.
What happens now?
We meet Voss in the city, and we obtain the key to freeing Orpheus from his prison. Every word Voss spoke, he spoke true. Orpheus is the living proof of the Queen's lies, and the living weapon that conquered our Geich slavers. One word from his lips, and the people would doubt. 2 words, and they would rage. 3 words, and they would bow to the true heir. If the Githyanki are to be free, the Prince of the Comet must lead the way. Something is different about Shadowheart. New facial creases, perhaps. A fresh battle scar I hadn't noticed. Bah, it eludes me.
Her hair is white now, Lae'zel.
Love Shadowheart's new look. Softer, less severe. It suits her.
Need to go talk to Best Boy. No, where are you going? No, buddy.
The dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
What do you got there, Scratch?
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me.
Ooh,
all I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
Pet him. A good boy. Good boy. I need to pet the owlbear cub too. It's been a while since I pet the owlbear cub. Here, let's see if Jaheira has anything to say about Shadowheart's new look.
Shadowheart walks a little freer of the shadows. She could shave her skull and paint it purple. It would still suit her.
I'm with you there. Wait, hold on. I haven't leveled Will up since level 3. Oops. Where is the owlbear cub? Over there. Okay, I'll get to him.
Gods, Shadowheart looks like a stack of gold. Never thought I could get so excited about someone's forehead, but here we are.
I was concerned when I saw Shadowheart creeping about with a blade in the dead of night, but it was just to cut her hair, it seems. It suits her.
Sir, why is your helmet not hiding itself during dialogue? There we go. Alright. Should be fixed for those two now. Owlbear cub.
You smell very delicious, but I will not bite you.
Pet him. Good boy. Good boy. I love how with the petting animation for him, it stops.
No more radiant sight than that of someone who's learned to love themselves anew. Shadowed in name, but no longer in spirit. It suits her.
With the owlbear cub's petting animation, you stop petting as soon as he says more.
Oh, we have a new look for a new Shadowheart. Nice as it is, she still doesn't have the best hair in the camp.
I love Astarion so much. He can't even see his hair. Can't see himself in the mirror, but he still knows that his hair is better than Aelin, do you have anything to say about it?
Begone, friend. I have a darling to adore.
No, you don't. Alright, I'll leave you two to your fun. I suppose we should set out for the day then. Let's see what the area we're in looks like. Worms Crossing. Oh! The city awaits. Leave Act 2. Baldur's Gate is just over the horizon. So technically that's the end of Act 2 right there. But... So I changed my hair a little early, but, I mean, I think it makes more sense to change it when I get to
Orin have established themselves and take their nether stones.
Alright. Obviously the first thing we're gonna do is go...
Watching, no doubt. Waiting for my return. We should do what we can to find them. What they know could help us.
Obviously the first thing we do is head back this way along the path.
How much farther can I go?
Just in the wrong direction, just to make sure that we explore everything. Oh good, we can find more, rogue's morsels. Those are for healing potions, right? Some appreciably cared for boots. Potion of superior healing just sitting out in the open. And greater healing. And a rotten carrot, of course. Here, let me look at my alchemy supplies that I have currently. Also, let me send some of this back to camp. Does the summon golem bell still work? I never used it before. When I had the chance. I'm wondering if it'll still work now that I'm not in place anymore. Oh right, I was gonna do some alchemy. Don't have anything to craft animal speaking potions. Salts of rogue's morsel. I just picked some rogue's morsel. Guess I need some more. Well, it's a rule of 3, right? So this one right here should get me to the...
Excuse me. I can't find my mum.
Where did you last see her?
She was sick. She had spots on her face and hands. She went to go get some herbs, and she was supposed to come back the same day. That was last 10-day, though.
I don't know where your mom is, but here. Take a few coin. Hey, Astarion approved of that.
Thank you so much. I don't have anything, and you can't do anything without any coin. I'll pay you back when I find my mum.
There we go. Goodness me. Apologies for that.
Hi. I'm still looking for my mum, but, thank you for helping me. You were really nice.
Oh wait, a cat too.
One foot in
Can I talk to the cat? Why can't I talk to the cat? Oh, there's a lot of people talking here.
You'll be in a big...
Wait, it doesn't let me talk to everybody now. It's just okay. Well, I guess I can't talk to the unnamed characters. Why can't I talk to the cat though? That's disappointing.
As long as you stop sulking and start walking right now. Can't talk. I'm sorry. The little one needs all of my attention. Nearly there now.
We told our son that this is a holiday to spare him the truth. We don't have homes to go back to.
Do you know where we're going? What kind of inn is it? Will there be feather beds?
Probably, maybe. I don't know.
Nearly there now.
No, it's all
You can see the city. Up on the hill.
stealing.
It's up there and we're down here.
That's why we need to walk.
Turn back, citizen. No passage in this direction.
Why not?
It's bloodier than a butcher's backyard out there. Piles of dead absolutists, and a few of our own as well. The cultists assaulted the gate, armed to the teeth trying to break in. They nearly had it too, before the Steel Watch intervened.
Steel Watch, is that some sort of fancy new rank of city watchman?
A little more than that. You'll see for yourself soon enough if you head to the city. I appreciate the company, but I really should be on my guard.
Nearly there now. See the city.
I can't see the door. There we go. I could just jump over the wall like this, couldn't I? No, it won't let me go out that way. Oh, that's tempting. Potion of greater healing just sitting there. And an unlocked heavy chest with 2 potions of superior healing? Ooh. When I get to my
No passage this way, I'm afraid. Turn back. It's for your own good.
when I get to my evil playthrough, I'll probably be stealing everything that isn't nailed down, but I'll leave it for now. I'll be
That's
good.
why we need to walk just a little more. In front of the other.
A lot of
Shower and
refugees.
lookout.
Oh my.
Place I'd wait around. Whatever it is doesn't bode well.
That was the earthquakes that were being mentioned. Karlak. What's that? Where was that? Over here? Why did only Karlak make a survival check? There we go.
What's that?
There's something in my nose. Woo! The dance spell! Now I can make all my companions do a little dance. Come on, guys. Really? There we go. 2 chests hidden over here, though. That's nice. Globe of Invulnerability. Oh.
Refugees can't stay here in Rivington. They're a danger to all of us.
Got diseases? Then Any one of them could be a spy for the Absolute.
Back off and return to your homes. That's an order.
Baldurians! Stand with me against this tide that threatens to overwhelm us!
Please just go home. You're ruining a perfectly uneventful posting with this nonsense.
The Flaming Fists are supposed to protect this good city, but they allow trash and vermin to take our homes and goods. Oh. Another visitor, I see. Listen, we keep letting the likes of you in, soon there'll be no room left for any of us true Baldurians.
That guy in the background just disappeared. Ooh, we've got a lot of good options here. I like the Paladin one, but I also like this one. Baldur's Gate is the most diverse city in all of Faerun. We should take them in with pride.
Another bleeding heart. Piss off and take it elsewhere.
I don't like you.
You and I have nothing more to say to one another.
You see them over there? Refugees? Ha! Naught but a cover. I
You
know
look
what they
exactly
really are.
like the guard I just
Dyed
talked
in
to.
the wool agents of the Absolute. Mark my words.
You think all of the refugees are hardcore absolutists?
There's probably only a handful of rotten apples among them. Or, you know what they say about rot? It spreads quickly. Ruins the whole bunch.
And I'm sure the Manic will deal with
Between you and me, I don't think there are enough Flaming Fists here for these refugees.
I agree. There aren't nearly enough folk helping the refugees.
Oh, no. You misunderstand. I mean, anyone could be among these refugees. Us Baldurians can't feel safe with so many of them roaming about without proper supervision.
Let's hope Archduke Gortash can make a difference.
Oh, gods. Not another protester. Go talk to Nestor if you must. I've got plenty on my plate with these mewling geese.
I'm not a protester.
Refugees can't
Young lady. Nice to be in a crowd of normal people for once.
I'm sorry, what?
Any one of them could be a spy for the Absolute.
I prefer my company.
Back off and return to your homes. That's an order.
Oh, thanks.
I just lost a wager, thanks to you.
Who are you?
Someone who bet that you'd never be foolish enough to actually show your face in this city again. But here you are. And the gold in my purse is soon to take flight.
Our hearts bleed for you. Get to the point.
There have been whispers about you, sister. About your faith, your loyalty, your company. I can't help but feel the strangest twinge of disgust as I look upon you. Is it true? Has Our Lady forsaken you?
I'll let Shadowheart handle it.
I know the truth. I know my parents still live. Tell me where they are, and I have no quarrel with you.
I'm afraid the quarrel is unavoidable, thanks to you. Now I must report your reappearance. If you are intent on bringing matters to a head, then seek out the House of Grief in the lower city. Though, if I was you, I'd be very tempted to just forget it all and disappear. You have some form at doing so, after all.
Don't pay me any mind now. I'm just trying to make sure everyone gets fed.
Any one of them could be a spy for the Absolute.
Lord on the rack, give me patience.
Is everything all right?
These protesters keep harassing the refugees. It's horrid. I just hope the Ilmater Temple opens up aid again soon. We need their help here.
Oh, we have a thing to read. No, stop. I'm just trying to read it. Oh. Baldur's Mouth. Edward Needle, Editor-in-Chief. Absolutely unwelcome. Cult offered cold shoulder in city. Citizens must come first, claims Gortash over refugee rabble. Crackdown on crime crews destabilizes underworld. Fist Gala celebrates recruiting season. Waterdeep wades through red tape over sending aid. Steel Watch keeps tight grip on crime's throat. Meeting meat standards in the common rat. Siege tips. Hold on, is that...
Have you found some place we can wash our clothes yet?
Is that actually written in... Hold on. I need to check this. Give me one moment.
That's a bigger issue than modesty, dear.
Yeah. Breaking out the Sword Coast Adventurer's Guide, because that has the common alphabet in it. And I would like to see if that's actually written in common.
Here we are, Griselda. All in one piece.
I wish the cult hadn't burnt our farm then. At least we got biscotti out that burning barn.
It's written in a font that's different than the others, so I can't. Doesn't look like it. That's a shame. It would have been cool if it was actually written in the common alphabet and you could decode it. Whoop. Oh, I'm gonna steal that. And we're at 2 hours, so I think I'm gonna end the episode there. So to the YouTube people, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to hit every button you can find on YouTube. I won't see you in the next one because I'm looking at a webcam, but if you choose to watch it, you'll see me in the next one. Farewell.